Hi everyone, and you're welcome to today's Talk with Odurole Mojibola, your shoemaking made easy tutor. Like I always say, I don't just teach you shoemaking, I get into the integral part of the business as well. So today I'm going to be showing and teaching us the quickest way to actually be found on Google search results and on Google Map. It makes it so easy for your customers to actually locate you. And I find out that it's actually a crucial marketing strategy that you should embrace as a business owner. And today I'm going to be showing us briefly how you can set up a Google Map listing. And the effect of a Google Map listing is beyond what you can underlook. Go and search Google. Can we find your business there when we type your business name? I'm going to be teaching you how you can easily be found, and then you get yourself attracted to more customers and make more money. Yes, let's go right into it. The first thing you just need to do is just to sign in into google.com, and then you will be instructed to sign in. Like I'm doing this because I know majority of us will want to actually use our phone to do this, and that's why I'm actually using my phone, my mobile phone, so that all of us can be able to do it on our mobile phone. Don't forget that what we are doing is we are setting up a Google Map listing. Now I need you to understand that if you already have a Gmail, all you need to do is to just go ahead and enter your email. But if you want to create a new one, because I think it's better for you to create the one that has your business name attached to it. It's always better like that. So if you are creating a new one, I'm sure you can see this lower part where we have create account, the lower part by the left. So all you need to do is just go ahead and create your account. Now let me quickly put us through on how to create the account. You can see it's asking, are you creating for yourself or to manage your business? So I'm going to pick to manage my business. So it means whatever I'm doing, it has to be to manage my business. So I'm just going to go ahead. It will ask you to create a Google account. I'm just going to try to, the first name is your name, whatever your name is. So, and the last name is actually your surname. So it depends on what you want. So after that, it's going to ask you to fill the dates and the months you fill. Actually, all you need to do is just to follow the process as it goes. Now, after you have entered your date of birth, you will have options of what you can actually put as your Google email address. That's your Gmail address. Now you can see I have so many options here. I actually decided to actually change the name to another person's name entirely. So from here now, what I need to do is create my own. So what you do at this point is you write the name of your business right in here. So for this, I am going to be making use of Beth Kish Creation. That's what I'm going to be using as mine. So it means it will be bethkishcreation@gmail.com. That's what it's going to be having. So then we move to next. Then you can decide to enter your password. So the next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be imputing our account, our phone number. Yes, our phone number. I'm going to just go ahead, scroll it up and say, yes, I am in. So after this, definitely a code will be sent to your phone, which you are going to be imputing right into this particular box. You can see enter code. So whatever code, go ahead and impute it into it. Then you click next. So now after I have imputed the code, you can see what it's giving me, saying that, oh, you already have an account, you know, that has the particular number I use. So I can just decide to say, continue creating the account. It's not your business. It's not your business. So recovery mobile number. So it means each time there is a code that has to be sent to me, it will be sent to that particular number. So you can see that, and we are going to just move to next. So all these are terms and conditions. Take your time to read. And if you don't want to read, you have to agree, because if you don't agree, you are not going to be moving to the next step. So I have to tell them I agree, even when there are so many options. This is one thing we most time don't read, but we end up agreeing with it. So now that you have your business name, your account already open, tagged to your business name, the next thing you just need to do is to quickly go ahead and type google.com/business. That is what you will just quickly do there. You can see I have the option of Google My Business sign up. So I'm going to be signing up my business into a Google Map listing, because you have to understand that one of the major reasons why it's always important to set up a Google Map listing is because it's actually a crucial part of your online marketing strategy. It's not something you should not do without. And why am I saying that? One of the major reasons is because it is the quickest way for you to be found on your Google search results and as well as on Google Map. And that's where your customers also will be searching in your area. Oh, like I said some time ago on my Instagram page, if you have not following me on Instagram, I'm going to suggest you go ahead and do that. The link is under this video description. Just go ahead and click and follow me on Instagram. A lot of tips I share every day. So one of the reasons is because some time ago I just needed somebody to teach me how to drive, and I needed a driving school in my locality. All I did is just go to Google, and I was able to I got a few of them, and then I just trusted the Holy Spirit to guide me to which one to go for. And I'm telling you that when I saw that particular one, and I called out and they told me what their payment was, and I decided to, okay, I will come and check it out. When I got there, it's so funny that it's very far from where I stay, but I find out that I just felt relaxed there. So if you're in Abuja and you're considering getting somebody to train you on how to drive, probably you need a driving school and you need a qualified and a registered driving school, I'm going to recommend Newman Driving School to you. So you can check Google for Newman Driving School in Abuja so that you can go ahead and then learn how to drive. Yes, that is a by the way. Now let's quickly go into our setting up of a Google Map listing. Don't forget that Google Map listing is actually one of the most effective, is actually very cost effective way of actually marketing. If you want to market your business on Google, it's actually a very cost effective way. You are not paying anything. You're not paying anything, especially if you are just starting. Don't hide yourself, because like I said, where I actually went to, I'm like, wow, how can you be in this kind of a place and do this kind of a business and like that? But I got value for what I actually went and registered for. So now I can drive. In case you have a car you are intending to dash me, I can drive now. So feel free to let me know if you want to know my name, you want to know the details of whatever kind of car I prefer. I'm ready. Yes, I'm not looking down on you guys. I know you can get me a car. All right, so let's go into our setting up a Google Map listing. Now you can see now that all you need to do is to click manage now. So you can see the blue button that has manage now. Let's click. Immediately you click, it will ask you to type the name of your business. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to just type Betkish Creation. That's what I am going to type now, creation. So it will actually give me options. Now it's very important for you to actually make sure that you search. You have to be sure that somebody else have not set up a Google Map listing for the same business you want to set up for. So don't make that kind of a mistake. So from what I have here now, it means I can actually add my business. It means I can create. It's not somebody doesn't have the name. Now, let me use another name for you to see what I mean. For example, let's say I want to use Jibbyfem Forte, for example. So now you can see somebody else is already using Jibbyfem Forte shoemaking, and the person is in Abuja, and I am the one in Abuja. So if you're in Abuja and you're looking for someone to help you out with your shoemaking business, I'm sure that's why you are actually here. So I want you to know that I'm actually at the Stone Throw, Abuja. You are in Mina. I think you are close to me. You are in Jos. You are also close to me. Niger people too. You are very close to me. So you can decide to just check in and then let's see how I do. So I can't use Jibbyfem Forte. So definitely that's the essence of stashing. I'm still going to use my Betkish. Now if you look at this, it's saying when you want to start building your business profile, these are the things you see. You can see it has already given it a name, that is Betkish Creation. I'm going to go to business category. You can decide to write whatever you are into. So if you are into a shoe store, in short, before I even write the shoe, you can see shoe store, shoe factory, shoe repair shop, shoe shining, and so much. So I am going to just pick a shoe factory. So because what we do is we make sure, so if you want to pick a shoe store, if you want to, in short, this is not limited to any kind of business. I want you to know that if you're into plumbing, you're into electrical, work, you are whatever kind of business, you're into printing, just type that into that particular place. So and you can go ahead, you can decide to use a shoe store too. It's not big deal. At least you can now add shoe training to other things that you do. So I'm going to pick a shoe store, so that at least I can add, because you can still add. So do you want to add a location for customers to visit, like a store or office? Now, if you are into manufacturing, for example, and or you are into service, product and services, you want people to be able to locate your shop, even despite the fact that you have an online platform. You want people to be able to visit your shop, then definitely your answer should be yes. So your answer should be yes for people who have product and services. Now, I want you to know that there are some people that their services. Now, if you have a salon, for example, and you do online, when I mean you do online, it's not easy for you to say you want to make hair for me online. You have to visit me. So definitely you have to respond and say yes, because people have to come to your shop. Like I produce footwear, for example. I also train people. Those who I train them online, but at the same time I need people to know my location in case they want to come to my location. That is the essence of this. Now, if you are into, for example, you are into plumbing work, for example, you are a plumber or you are a printer. Now, it's important, for example, for plumbing work, they may not need your location, because when you want to do a plumbing work, most times you do it on site. It's a work that is done on site, so you might have to pick no, because you don't want them coming to your house. That is another thing. Probably you are a retail store, you sell clothing, and you don't want anybody coming to your house. You just want to make sure that you do majorly online. You don't want people coming. You have to make sure that your answer is no. But for those of us who knows that, oh yes, I want people to know where I am so that they can visit me and check my workshop out, check my office out, then definitely your answer has to be yes. So I need to understand every of those things that you're picking. Now you can see this, what's the address. It's quite important. You have to fill all the necessary address right here. Now, after you have done all of that, now you can see it said, where are you located? So I want you to know that because I'm using my mobile phone, that's why this is what is coming out. If you are actually using your computer or you are using an iOS device, you definitely have to make sure you download Google as like a third-party app. So it may not work like this for you. So it means that you can see it's asking me to actually drag and zoom. Now, one of a center that I can easily use to track where this place is close to is Living Faith. So I can decide to pick Living Faith. It's easier like that to locate that particular place. So I'm just going to click next. So they said, you provide deliveries, homes and office services. If you do, yes. If you don't, no. So if you do, why not? Yes, now we provide deliveries. You can produce and send it to their houses, and if you don't, please let them know. Now they say this is optional. Add areas you serve. Now I need to understand that if you want to say limit yourself in one way or the other, probably this is an online platform, and I believe that if you offer delivery services, you may decide to say, I don't want to offer delivery service to the whole Nigeria. You understand? Or to the whole UK, or to all of Ghana, or to all of Zambia. I just want to offer to a particular location. You can decide to do that. But if you don't want to, okay, this is what will happen, because this is what will appear on actually your business profile. So that when people come and they're like, oh, she only renders services to people in Abuja, they will just leave. So it means that you have to be very careful while you are picking this. If you are just starting and you don't intend to serve all of the nation, for example, and you don't want to do nationwide delivery, you can decide to pick up selected areas for a start. So that is that. I'm just going to pick next. I'm going to be leaving that, and I'm going to be picking next. So what contact details do you want to show your customer? So this is definitely dependent on you. Your contact number, of course, you can decide to impute your contact number if you want to use another one. Now, your current website, if you have a current website, you can decide to actually put your website. If you don't have a website, you can ask Google to get you a free website based on the information that you provided. Yes, you can pick that, and Google will decide to actually do that for you. So all of this is your choice. Decide to do whatever way you want it. So if you want to, you can decide to put your Facebook URL there. That's another thing. If you have a Facebook page, you can put your URL there. If you have an Instagram page, you can put the URL there. Pending the time you will be able to, go ahead and do whatever then. For those of us who have attended my beginners class, I have taught you how to go about all of that. Opening your Facebook page, your Instagram page, not personal page, please. Business pages on Facebook and on Instagram. I've showed you how you can copy your URL. Please go right away and do that right now, and do all of this. Our setting up of a Google Map listing. So if you say you don't need a website, well, fine. But if you need a website, it has to be there. So like I said, if you want to get a free website based on the info you actually provided, you can actually click that. You can say I just clicked that, and let's go ahead to next. So do you want updates and recommendation for your business on Google? If you want that, you can pick yes. You can decide to not to. It's your choice. At least get to know what is happening. Now, when you are through with all of those ones that we have done already, you are through with them all. Of course, you have to add your business card. Those ones, if you close on Sundays or Mondays, you can just open everything. Probably you are always available Monday to Saturday. You open, and then you click next. Now they say we need to provide time. So it means it's not just going to be the days we're going to be open at. Probably you open at 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. It depends on you, and you close at probably 6 p.m. It depends on you anyway. Just feel. So after all of that, you'll be asked if you want your customers to message you. Then you can go ahead and allow your customers to message you. Now, add business description. Take your time to follow all of these necessary steps that are attached in this setting up of a Google Map list. I'm sure you know one of the reasons I'm doing this is just to take our business to another level. And if after all of this you still have some questions, because I may not be able to go through all of this in this particular talk, so permit me to put my pen down right now and ask me whatever question. If you have any challenges while you are trying to continue, or you have any question, please let me know. Don't forget that while you do all of this, you will be sent a verification code, which will be sent to the email, to the contact address you attach to that particular space. So please ensure you put your contact address, and it will be mailed to you. Most times it takes 4 days, but we're in Nigeria. I'm not sure if it will take that. Although at the end of the day, for mine, I actually receive it on my email address. So you might have that option probably after some time. But when you are trying to open for the first time, you might not have the option of an email for where that particular verification code will be sent to. So please, I need you to watch out for that as well. So make sure that you put the picture you want, make sure that you put the logo you want, and do all of that, and before you know it, your Google Map listing is right live. So thank you so much for being part of today's talk show, and I still remain Odurole Mojibola, your shoemaking made easy tutor. Feel free to send me a DM on Instagram for any questions that you are having. And if you are part of my free class on Telegram, you can surely ask me questions on that platform as well, as regards this business, listing, Google Map listing. You understand? Please, you can ask me questions there. Thank you so much for being part of today's tutorial, and I am going to see you next time. Bye. I'm sure you enjoyed that little tip. Ensure that you go right away and set up your Google Map listing. I'm gonna see you next time. Bye.